Welcome to the Retail Doctor Group 12 Tips to Fit Christmas Retailing. Welcome, Peter.
Hi, Sylvia. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
So today we are going to talk about managing your people, managing the right team. And as we know, people skills vary. And during Christmas, this is the time to put your best people forward. Product knowledge, customer service skills, they should be at their absolute optimum during this busy Christmas period. And let's not forget upskilling our Christmas casuals in a very short time frame during this period. So Peter, talk to me about how we upskill our team, how we get the best out of our team over the next 4 weeks.
Thank you, Sylvia. As I alluded to yesterday, part of having a successful retail period over this busy period is having the right team. Over time, I've seen retailers go out and say, yes, I need 10 casuals. But what skills are you looking for? Some of those casuals need to be salespeople that can engage and smile at customers. Others might need to be people who are good at replenishment and detail and maintaining disciplines. So there are a whole lot of different skills. But the worst thing you can do for your business is to put an untrained, unskilled person with poor product knowledge, poor knowledge about the business at the front of the store. That is a big turnoff to your sales and to your brand. People who are coming into your store should be treated like kings, and you don't put your best people behind the counter, you put them out front who can greet the people, do the probing questions, help them find what they're looking for, and then of course engage with them and upsell wherever possible. So your skilled people need to be engaging with your customers.
Good points. I think quite often, if we're not planning and selecting the right Christmas casuals during this period and we're not training them, this is where quite a lot of retailers fail. So absolutely planning, training, upskilling during this period is absolute key.
And selecting those people months in advance, because a lot of the school children are out, the good ones are out looking for those jobs in the August and September, not on the 30th of November.
Yeah.
So you need to prepare them early.
So we're now in, it's the first week of December. Yes. We're well into Christmas trade. By now, most retailers have recruited their Christmas staff. Existing staff are well into Christmas. What are your tips in terms of getting the best out of your team with only a few weeks left, really, till Christmas?
One of the big dangers is burnout. And I think we've got to be very aware that a lot of people aren't used to being on their feet for 8 hours a day, as an example. So, and once your feet get sore or your back gets tired, then you lose interest. So make sure that your rosters account for replacing people, for allowing them to have the regulation breaks, and to make sure that the team is fit, motivated, and keen. Because once the shoulders go down, so do sales. So I think we should be very aware of how we utilize our team.
Particularly as we launch into, the week prior to Christmas, when we start to have 24-hour trade and so on. We start to see a lot of that, don't we, Peter?
Absolutely, yes. And, it's just human nature that we keep utilizing our best people. And, people can't work 12 hours a day, day after day.
Yeah. So
managing those rosters for me is one of the key leadership issues for a successful Christmas trade.
And what about maintaining motivation? So things like setting individual budgets helps, some healthy competition, maintaining motivation, because during Christmas you quite often feel like, and I've used this term myself, I feel like I'm running a marathon,
Yeah.
trying to get to the end of December. And a lot of staff, people working in retail, feel the same. So what's your suggestion around healthy competition, targets, incentives, just to keep staff motivated and engaged?
I absolutely believe that everyone in store needs to know what the day's targets are, needs to know how we did yesterday, needs to know even down to some key items, whether we are selling those on track or not. But keeping them informed about how the store is progressing, how the business is doing, and of course congratulating and recognizing people. And that doesn't have to always be material. It can just be at the morning meeting before the store opens, when you discuss the budgets and you say, by the way, yesterday, Sylvia had the biggest sale of the day. She did $500 in one sale. Well done, Sylvia. How would you feel if you were recognized in front of your peers like that?
Yeah, it can go a long way. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think quite often when we're so busy, we forget to say thank you. And we forget those small things because, like I said, we just want to get to the finish line, and it's so busy and we're juggling so many balls in the air. So thank you, Peter. That's a wrap for today, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.